Right, so door is off. There was just one T40 holding this in, and then there's two 213mm bolts holding the hinges on the door side, and then this plug comes out, just two little clips, top and bottom. Just pull the weather sort of casing off of that on the door. As you can see, hinges are completely crooked. That's the plug there and that hinge there. Pretty simple to get the door off there. So now we can assess the damage a bit more, and it has creased in here ever so slightly, and just a little crease in there as well. So yeah, happy days. Right, so that is both brake lights out and the rear bumper off. Couple of Torx bits, couple of 8mm underneath, and two 5.5mm in the both sides of the arches. And then just at the end there, just get the number plate lights out and you're good to go. So I think this has been sprayed before, because they've got some writing in on the inside, and that's what you normally do at a body shop to make sure the right bumper gets painted the right colour. So yeah, there we are, mostly stripped now, guys. Right, guys, so the door we just picked up is on, and whilst I've been away, my good friend has knocked it out of the park, to be fair. So I will put up a picture on screen of some of the progress that we made, but as you can see, it's in filler now, and the pinch is completely taken out and brought more to the original shape that it was before it had the crash. Door lines up okay. We've just done a rough job of lining it up. This door here has been repaired inside and out. We just got to pull the bottom just out ever so slightly, just so it lines up with the rest of the profile of the car. The door we picked up, very good price, 130. Picked it up from Bristol, and there's just that little bit of damage there at the bottom. Unfortunately, we didn't get the lock-in wheel key for this car, so we're umming and ahhing about how we're going to go about taking this wheel off or getting the new key. We need access behind the wheel well there, just to pull this one out. So it's all going on. We're just going to keep working on this side, and then we'll move on to the other one. But for fair play, this car only got delivered a couple of days ago, and we're already at this stage. So yeah, it's going to be a good project, guys. Right, so we cleaned up a bit of the filler on this driver's side door, and we've played around with the hinges. There was two 15mm nuts on the inside of the B pillar, which we were trying to get around, but we ended up peeling back the plastic and the seal just to get back there and adjust this top hinge here. There's one 13mm on the outside and two 15mm nuts on the inside, and then just on the bottom there's two 13mm bolts there. So really happy with how this lines up. We've definitely got a bit of a gap at the bottom here, but it is quite similar on the other side. We do definitely have to build it up a little, but we are really happy with the gap all along there, and it opens, shuts perfectly. So I think that's job done for lining up the hinges. All we're going to do now to be able to do the body work is just two 10mm bolts there, which won't affect the lining up then. It's just undoing the two hinges, if you like, so we can just take this door off and pop it back on once it's painted then. So yeah, that was pretty much it for panels being replaced, really. We've got a brake light on the way, but the rest of this is basically just bodywork now. Hopefully we can get some decent shape into this sill. We've definitely got a lot of work to do in terms of the shape. You've got this recess here that we need to build up and take down, basically. But it's going to take a lot of work to get this thing right. But yeah, really interesting and really good work so far. Really happy with how this thing's turning out for just having this a couple of days. So gonna keep cracking on now and see where we get to. Right, so I've stripped down the door now, taken the handle off, all the seals around here. Tricky little bolt in the back there, thought it was all clipped in, so I snapped the clip to take that one off of there. But the weather strip is off, handle's off, all the seals on the inside is gutted, whole sort of door card is off. There's just 3 bolts holding that on, and then just a circlip holding the window winding mechanism on. So that was quite interesting. I haven't really worked with the old-fashioned window winders before, but it's very simple electrics. It's all internal, so we don't have to unplug anything. Just the handle for the inside that had to be sort of disconnected. So yeah, this is ready for paint basically. Obviously got to key it up and just sort out this little dent we got down there, but really happy with that door. And it's nice when you go from the wrong color panel and it's all painted and it all looks pucker, so I can't wait for that transformation. The only issue is this wheel needs to definitely come off, and we won't be able to do that in this episode, but we're just brainstorming how to get these lockers off so we can finish the rest of this sill basically. But we will come up with a plan, a solution, and hopefully we can do the rest of the bodywork then to the sill. But yeah, coming along really nice, guys. Well, guys, just finished up. It has been a hectic day, I gotta be honest. So I started early, went and picked up that door, managed to get it fitted and get a lot of the body lines sort of sorted today. My friend, he has done a solid amount of work whilst I've been away. Well, since we haven't seen each other. But I gotta be honest, he's smashing it out. And unfortunately, we're not getting the footage that I would like. Because obviously I have to travel up and he's not in the YouTube thing, I am. So unfortunately, we're not getting the footage that I would like. But I will try my best to get as much as possible in the future. Hopefully, well, normally I have the car down in my garage and I sort of film too much most of the time, and you're just watching 20 minutes of me just pottering about. But hopefully this video is a bit more compact and show you sort of the main bits that we've done. But with this car, it's mainly just bodywork. It's got 25,000 miles on it. It won't need a service. It won't need any sort of mechanical work done. It'll just need its MOT. And looking at previous MOTs, it won't need anything. It asks for nothing. It's a 17 plate. And for the first 3 years of its life, it doesn't need an MOT. So for the last 2 years, it's had MOTs and they just flew through. So I'm assuming this build will be just 4 or 5 episodes maximum. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this episode, guys. I did get a lot done. I have been running around all day today, but it is getting dark on us pretty quickly and it's bloody freezing. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Click the subscribe button if you are new, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys. Peace.